10 points in the quarter for New England.
They've been here. They've been in so many close games. They just know how to do it. And you see Tom Brady. 6 titles, 9 appearances. Enjoy him, folks. You're never, ever going to see it again.
Not in our lifetime.
Tom Brady is arguably the greatest football player of all time, but the 6-time Super Bowl champion says he isn't even the best athlete in his own family. That title goes to his niece, Maya, a 17-year-old softball star at Oaks Christian High School in Westlake. Senior is one of the top recruits in the nation, and our Darren Horton has more on her story.
Kind of like an inner drive in me that I want to succeed or else I'm just not happy.
Maya Brady fell in love with softball at 5 years old, which might have been destined. Her mother, Maureen, was an All-American pitcher at Fresno State, but her career was overshadowed by her younger brother, a guy named Tom Brady, considered by many the greatest quarterback ever. So with an advantageous gene pool and the high-level tutoring of her mother and uncle, it isn't hard to understand why Maya has excelled as an athlete in her own right, albeit one carrying one of the most famous names in sports.
He's like a father figure to me, so I mean, he's just had a really big impact on my life in sports, life, and just what I should expect and how to work hard in every aspect.
Maya's been to all 9 of his Super Bowls and describes herself as her uncle's biggest fan, even if that name brings heightened expectations.
I think pressure can be a good thing sometimes. It brings a lot of good pressure and bad pressure, but I like it. I mean, I expect myself to succeed, and so I think I can work with anything.
Maya works not to get caught up in the hype her lineage brings, a tough act of introspection and balance that isn't lost on her coaches and teammates.
I think she handles it with such a brush-off attitude. It doesn't really affect how she plays at all. There have been comments that have been made by other teams and everything, but it never seems to affect her. And I think I can speak for the whole team in saying that she's just a natural-born leader, and every time that we step on the field, she just conducts the way that we play.
Yeah, Brooke, yeah, 3. Come on, 1.
With all the accolades she gets and all the publicity, Maya is probably the most grounded superstar that I've met, from being humble and everything else, but she uses that to endear people around her and mentor those people around her, and that's why I think Maya is special.
With the playoffs starting this week, Maya will continue her quest to create her own unique identity and legacy at Oaks Christian. This fall, she's off to UCLA, which she calls her dream school, and where she hopes to help the Lady Bruins start a new dynasty.
I want to be a 4-time World Series champ. That's what I want the most. Whether that's realistic or not, I don't know, but that's what I hope.
I love that she's going to UCLA. By the way, Maya doesn't just want to win championship rings. With softball returning to the Olympics next year, she hopes to one day play for Team USA and bring home a gold medal. We will be watching.